This episode includes cigar and tobacco content. Nicotine is addictive. This show is intended for adults over 21 years old only. Please smoke responsibly. Welcome to Down to Herf, the podcast for cigar smokers, whiskey drinkers, and for the people just looking to kick back, light up, and have a good time. I'm your host, Jerry, and I'm joined by, as always, my co-host, Gio and Caleb. Fellas, it's Saturday. It's also Derby Day. We are post-Derby. Yeah, man, there's a lot going on. One thing I do want to touch on real quick. Somebody called Caleb a fucking tool on our YouTube, and I just want to throw it out there. I totally agree with you. It's funny.
I still haven't seen this comment.
It's under the Steve Saka mini interview we did from PCA.
All right, I'll have to take a look at
guy,
it.
I like that guy. He needs to.
I don't know who you are, but you've earned my respect.
Is it that one same guy that used to always leave comments on the videos?
No.
Okay. It's a new guy.
No, it's just some random person. Somebody watched it and thought it was necessary to call you a tool. And I think it's funny. I'm for it.
Whatever. I like comments. I'm not, I'm indifferent to it. Not mad, not sad, not butthurt. I'm
just a
indifferent.
tool.
Yeah. Whatever.
I'm just a tool, and my name is Caleb.
I
don't know.
Also
How you fellas doing
known as
today?
Caleb.
Thanks.
Hey, Gio. How are you? I'm good, Caleb. I'm good. It's just like it's been a really long weekend. It's Saturday night. Just, getting some shit done and just trying to get back to society as much as I can be.
Yeah, I hear you, man. It's just like, I feel like I've been kid central lately, The weather got a little nicer for one day, and then all these kids right off the bus start popping over the house and they want to play, and I'm just like, why did you tell people where we live?
I'm still waiting for your phone call from yesterday.
Yeah, the kids were outside of something.
I'm still waiting for it. It's Saturday night. I'm still waiting for you to call me back from Friday.
They got tired out and they went to bed by 8:15, so I'm happy about that. I went to bed by 10:15.
What does that have to do with anything he said?
Well, the reason there was no phone call, because it was all my kids, when it came down to what did they want to do, no one wanted to come inside the house and stop playing, so that's what it came down to, man. Just all the kids playing. Let them have their fun, though. Friday, after school, it's the weekend. Go play outside. None of this on your iPads, playing Roblox and stuff like that.
Again, that's fine. But why didn't you just call him back?
Well,
Hey, it's not going to happen tonight, bud.
I was also busy making dinner and taking care of the baby, so,
So you're a bad friend.
No, I just got caught up, got busy.
You just can't say my bad.
We'll leave it at that.
All right, I'm not really a callback kind of guy, though. To be fair. I don't, the only person I really talk to on the cell phone.
At least it's consistent no matter what
Jerry.
the issue is. He will still just not say my bad.
It's okay. This is a man who takes no responsibility of his life. It's okay.
Hey, there's also times people don't text me back.
When?
A lot.
Me?
Joe Burrow not messaging you back doesn't count.
That is also true. Or Jerry Seinfeld, that doesn't count either.
Max Crosby, he didn't either.
Yeah, he didn't either. Would you? If you got an illiterate message like you sent them, would you want to respond?
I'd be a little intrigued. I don't know if I'd want to respond, but I'd be intrigued, though. You tickle my fancy.
All right. We have a lot to get into. Gio, take us away, my man.
Well, guys, as always, the title sponsor, Crown Heads, brings us this wonderful episode of the Down to Herf Podcast. Live on air on a Saturday night. Not live, just we're here on Saturday.
We're on air.
Live on air. Moonflower coming soon. Special shout out to the man John Huber who popped out on our Mega Herf. Was it Wednesday? I can't even remember what day we did the Mega Herf on. But Thursday?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's just like this whole week. It's just we're in that part of the schedule where it's like we have to record
3 times in a week.
It's crazy. It's insanity.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not getting tired. Nobody out there judge me. Because I know somebody accused me of burnout recently, and you're wrong. I'm not getting burned out.
Well, you guys are on that weird schedule of your flow, right?
Yeah.
Well, it kind of sucks.
Yeah, where we have to record on Saturday nights.
Yeah. Oh, that definitely always sucks.
Does. Then
Americana, everything.
Moonflower,
The new World Cup LE
cigar.
that's coming out.
And don't forget about those wonderful, wonderful core that keep the lights on, like Mil Diaz, Jericho Hill, La Imperiosa, Tennessee Waltz, and obviously the newest addition to the family that should be hitting stores very, very soon. Like I said already, the Moonflower. John has been very, very happy with this product. Talked about it a bunch on Instagram. One of the, the show stealers at PCA. Coming out of the My Father factory. Very, very special cigar for the Crown Heads portfolio. Make sure you guys are checking that out at your local store.
Couldn't have said it better myself, man. Make sure you guys are getting out there ripping Crown Heads. What are we smoking tonight, man? Speaking of ripping cigars, what are we getting into tonight?
Well,
it's a brand. We don't get to it a lot.
Well, before I reveal this wonderful secret that they saw in the title card, tonight, our cigar introduction brought to you by Small Batch Cigars, the official retailer of the Down to Herf podcast. The best shipping in the game. Andrew, Dave, you love them. Gives the best hugs. All of your cigars are shipped with love. Make sure you're checking them out. So today we are smoking the new release that debuted at the PCA show from Drew Estate, the Undercrown El Tigre Dominicano. Undercrown. I said underground.
Undercrown, dude.
Yeah, I had to correct myself.
What is this, like the second time we did a Drew Estate show or a Drew Estate cigar on the show?
It's the third or fourth.
And the last one was a Undercrown as well?
No, the
That
last
was one of the first ones
I
ever,
thought it was
right?
the M81 or whatever.
Oh, yeah. The blackened?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while. Wow, that was a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the one of the Undercrowns is one of the first ones we ever did, if I'm not mistaken.
We've done some the Ligas that they did, their Pravada lines and a couple of the Year of the Rats, I think. Good company here. But now to get into the information here, we don't really have a good relationship with this brand, and in terms of being able to like talk to someone other than Willie, who's funny, but we don't really see him that often. I don't even think I saw him.
I just feel like when you're at the show, it's just like such a huge booth, and like everybody's busy the whole time, and it's really hard to just like walk up and say, "Hey, what's going on? What's new?"
And then they have like 100 other sub brands.
Yeah,
they're just Jonathan Drew's kicking ass right now, and they are a mammoth in the industry. But to get into the details on this wonderful cigar. So the blend breakdown is going to be an Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper, a Connecticut Corojo H99 hybrid binder, and then the fillers are going to be Dominican HVA and Dominican Criollo 98. So this is an expansion from the Undercrown line to make it a little bit more Dominican forward as opposed to the traditional Nicaraguan takes on the cigar. They say that this is going to be a medium to full-bodied cigar. You're going to get a lot of like different flavors in it. I'm looking forward to seeing how, again, it's got Corojo in it. I'm happy with it. Price point-wise, it ranges from $11.50 to $14.50 a stick. Comes in a Corona, a Robusto, a Toro, and a Gordo. They are box pressed, and they come in 20-count boxes. This will be a regular production cigar, and they obviously, like I said, debuted at PCA this year, and they were previously available in the early access packs that they do. What the fuck was it? We did it before.
They do like the
live.
Yeah, the live.
Yeah, but it was called the Fire Blend. So if you smoked that, you smoked a version of this cigar. So, but this is the first real Dominican-leaning Undercrown that Drew Estate has done. So there's obviously some changeover, and it's meant to be like a good mid-tier cigar price point-wise. So definitely interested to see how it goes. I mean, Drew Estate, they're one of the titans of the industry and always have one of the larger booths. I mean, at that point, like, I feel like you got to consider them like almost one of like the big four booths, like Altadis style, all that. And, definitely they're out there.
I'm off to a very strong start. I have a giant crack down the middle of it. and then my cap fell off.
Oh, Jesus. You're having a...
I'm going to get through it. I'm going to smoke it.
The cap was your fault, though.
The cap was my fault, but the crack was not.
You're going to need some cigar glue.
No, I'm not doing that. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting mix there in the blend. So that's something different when Gio was reading it. But I've seen a lot of people walking around with these at the show. So I guess that was a craze. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it is interesting that they're trying to make a Dominican blend, but it's out of their Nicaraguan factory. I don't know if they're just trying to make an easier smoke. I mean, obviously, typically Nicaraguan tobacco is a little bit more punchy. Obviously, there's exceptions to everything. You know, your Dominican stuff, you think like stuff from Fuente, things like that are going to be very, very like, you know, easy smokes.
I'm trying to fix this thing. I don't know.
I'll definitely say got some creamy notes on the cold draw and off to a
I got cream and the retrohale, very approachable. There's like almost no retrohale spice whatsoever. Brings out a lot of cream.
Yeah, I noticed
smooth.
it. Even on the
smooth
cold
cigar, and I hate to use the word smooth.
Yeah, even on the cold draw, I noticed it. I was like, that's you don't get that too often in the cold draw.
So like on the draw, it's a little spicy. Then it's a little creamy, and then in the retrohale, I expected there to be some spice, and there really isn't.
Yeah,
it's kind of shocking.
There's definitely those espresso notes. You get that. Just I don't know. This is definitely. They say it's medium to full bodied. I don't know on that one. I feel like this is a easy smoker so far.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Caleb, what do you got planned for us?
All right. Well, we said it's Derby Day. Obviously, got to talk about the Kentucky Derby. Quite the race, and I don't know if any of you guys watched it. I did watch it with my dad earlier.
I did.
And you know, there's a thing me and my dad always do. We go, let's bet on it. And
shocking.
Then we say it like a couple of weeks before, and I go, I'm not ready to, Dad. I didn't do any research. Let me do some research. We'll throw some bets in. And then it comes down to Derby Day. We've done just zero research and zero bets have been thrown in. So we did not throw in any bets.
Who researches? You just pick the name you like.
That is true. But I will let you know, I did pick the name. One of the names I did pick right before the race started, his name was Great White. And I was like, this guy, first or second. I like it. Biggest horse out there. All of a sudden, as they get into the gate, this horse, it bucks up, knocks the rider off, and seemed to like broke or sprained its ankle or something, and it had trotted off and got scratched from the race right as they were getting into the gate.
So you even mushed a fucking racehorse.
Yeah, I guess so. Good thing I didn't throw money on it. That would have been my luck.
I think it would have been a push, right? If it doesn't race.
Yeah. It would have been a push. Just got your money back, but yeah. So that was the 5th racehorse scratched this week and the 2nd today. So I think in total, 19 horses ended up running. So, but it was, like I said, it was a good race. I did also, there's another horse. So the horse that won was called Golden Tempo. It was 23-1 odds to win it, and it did so in 2 minutes, 2 seconds, and 27 hundredths of a second. So, and I'll show you the clip. I have a clip of it. This horse that won, Golden Tempo, wasn't even close to the lead throughout this whole race. It was like a come from behind lead. So it's pretty amazing. The footage is a little crappy. Got it off a YouTube short, so we'll just watch it. But the excitement, man, you did not see this coming.
From far behind, Denon Bourbon trying to fend off Oselli, Renegade, and here's Golden Tempo from off the pace to win the Derby.
What was the bourbon one's name?
It was like Denon Bourbon. It was like a Japanese bourbon company.
I would have bet that guy.
I did say I wanted that one to win just because it had bourbon in the name and they're in Kentucky. I was like, I got a good feeling about this horse.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know how people.
I usually like to watch the 3 big races, and I honestly I was enjoying my daily Chipotle, and I was listening to the radio WGR, which I absolutely fucking despise here. That's our local sports network on AM radio. Don't follow them.
Don't torture yourself. You don't have to listen to them.
Yeah, they do suck. But they were talking about the Derby, and I was like, oh, it is Derby Day, isn't it? I was very confused. I was like, holy shit, it's already May. Where did the time go? The year's almost half over. At least it feels that way. I know we're only 4 months in, but
The weather still sucks. It's not really even been
It's 40
spring yet.
degrees, dude.
Yeah.
Doesn't know what it wants to do. It's May.
It's gonna stay this way for a couple more days, weeks, or whatever.
I wish we were
Sucks.
recording on like the 4th.
May the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
May the 4th be with you.
We did that before. I wore the Raider mask and brought a lightsaber.
Oh, Jesus.
We did that a year or two ago.
Corny.
I just had to do it.
But yeah, so now that horse, now the next race is what? Preakness, and then it goes to Belmont, and then I think later in the year they do the Breeders' Cup. It's like, those are like, I think the only 4 important races. I mean, I'm not really into horse racing, so if somebody out there wants to crucify me for not knowing any other big races, yeah, get bent. I really don't care.
I think
Those
you
are
nailed the
I
big
know.
ones. Yeah, I'm not a big horse race guy either, but I always like to tune in when I can.
I was more focused on, the fact that the Sabres won, closed out their series against the Bruins. We will know tomorrow that we will either be facing off against the Montreal Canadiens or the Tampa Bay Lightning.
I'm hoping no Canadian teams make it again.
Yeah, McDavid, your prediction that he will never win a cup, still going strong.
Another year into my, gonna say it right, my prediction. Mm-hmm.
And so it is written.
Nostradamus, not Nosferatu.
Lewindamus.
Yeah.
Good one.
But yeah, dude, Connor McDavid team gets knocked out again by the Ducklings. I love that name, by the way.
I like
the
it,
Ducklings.
Too. Good young team. Lots of talent there.
I don't know if you could tell we're, I think, just beat. I'm like, I want to be like lively and happy, but I just feel like my day is dragging ass. But I hope on your way to work today and you're listening to this show, I hope you have a better day than I'm having right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm tired.
Yeah, I hope your Wednesday's better than Jerry Saturday.
Shotgun a fucking White Monster or a coffee of some sort or an espresso, whatever you drink in the morning. Slam a fucking egg and cheese breakfast sandwich. Smoke a fucking cigar. And don't let me depress you.
And don't be like Charlie McAvoy and let Zach Benson get under your skin.
And hit someone with a hockey stick, for those of you guys who don't know. Swung at him, baseball style.
Zach Benson has become that guy in the league.
He's like the next coming of Marchand and Avery.
And we got him. He's such a dirty little scumbag, and I love it.
He plays for us. That's so nice.
Yeah, finally.
It's nice to have one.
Every team needs one.
Yeah, that's true. Every team, every sport needs a guy who's just going to be the asshole.
Well, I think my favorite quote about him is like he told like one of the like broadcast people. He's like, "I want to be booed in 31 stadiums
Arenas.
or arenas."
That's what they call them in hockey. It's okay.
All right, so this Golden Tempo thing, the horse that won, they did make history because the first woman to ever train a winner at the Kentucky Derby was the trainer of this horse, a lady by the name of Sherry DeVoe. So she was the trainer of this horse, so it made Kentucky Derby history, the first woman.
Well, that's good for history.
Yeah, she's just the second female trainer to ever win a Triple Crown race after Jenna Antonucci before she won 2023 Belmont Stakes. So, history at the Kentucky Derby today. I did hear there was like a $1,800 mint julep going around this year at the Derby.
It's such a terrible drink, in my opinion. It's only popular at the Derby. I don't think outside of the Derby I've ever heard anybody be like, man, I really have a craving for a mint julep today.
I could only see it at like...
What is it made with? Pappy Van Winkle?
I believe they use Woodford because Woodford sponsors the whole...
They also come out with like the commemorative bottle every year,
Yeah,
that
commemorating that year's Kentucky Derby. I don't even know what the hell number we're on now.
Oh, God, I think we're up there. It's like 160 something.
It could be.
Yeah, we're up there. Kentucky Derby. I don't even know what it is. Let me see.
What number Kentucky Derby was today?
Yeah. Let's see.
Sir, you're being very loud yelling at your radio right now. Please stop.
Bam.
152nd.
I don't know if anybody yelled at the radio, but it's just funny to think that I'm talking to you.
He's that guy.
152 Kentucky Derbies down in history. Just like that.
Bam.
Can you tell how enthused I am about the race?
Mhm.
Didn't you say, Jerry, when we went to Kentucky, there's that like steakhouse that the winners go to, or is that for
every
golf?
year? Every year, the winner goes to this little restaurant that I had steak at, and it's like the weirdest place ever. The floors are like these carpets that have never. I mean, you could just tell have never been. I mean, they're original, bro. Like,
no shampooing of those carpets.
I don't know if they've ever cleaned them. It has a weird smell, and they make steaks. And apparently, the winner of the Kentucky Derby goes there every year, and then they have a meal. It's like whatever tradition.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Was it good at least?
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. But the waiters are like really weird. They're in like full suits. They're dressed really well. And then you look around at like the memorabilia and stuff on the walls. It's just all like horse racing and like really, dude, it's pretty danky in there, dude. It's danky, but everyone's dressed really nice and they had good food.
Well, hey, that's good. It's an experience, I guess, when you go there. Part of history, even though you didn't go.
That's kind of how they sell it. They're like, this is where the Kentucky Derby winner comes every year for dinner after they win.
Man, even 152 years later, still going to this place. Shout out to that restaurant, whatever you're called.
I can't remember what it was called. I feel like it's like Alex's or something.
Just the
Gio, Google it.
Okay.
What steakhouse do the Kentucky Derby winners go to after they win the Kentucky Derby?
My dad said he's going to the Kentucky Derby next year. They already bought tickets.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, he said he's not doing the lawn. He just tickets, whatever.
It's like a steakhouse. It's Irish, I think. I don't know if it's Alex's. I feel like it's like O'Daniel's or some shit.
It's a good Irish name, O'Daniel's. That'll work.
They're really letting us
Matt
down.
wins? No,
No.
that doesn't sound.
Nah. Well, we passed it in Louisville, right? Well, it's a little outside of Louisville.
It's outside of Louisville.
All right. Besides that horse racing stuff, we'll get rid of that tomfoolery.
Pat's steak.
Pat's?
Yep, that's it.
Took me a minute. I did find it.
Yep, that's what it was. Not Alex's, Pat's.
That's a good Irish name, too, Patrick.
Yeah.
All right, moving along.
Big giant parking lot.
Really? Is it
I
a big
remember
restaurant that could hold a ton of people? Because I imagine after Kentucky.
Or no,
Derby-
maybe it was a small parking lot and the parking spaces were weird. I don't know. It's been a few years. That was like 5 years ago I went.
Yeah, that was your first Bourbon Trail experience? Yeah. I was going to say, I wonder how busy it gets after the race.
We didn't even have kids yet.
Oh, yeah. So there you go.
Yeah, it was a while ago. But, all right. What else you got for us, dude? Let's get off the topic of horse racing.
Enough of that horse shit.
Exactly.
We got a better story. And one that, might bring a sad eye to you. Might bring up some funny memories as well, some memes. Spirit Airlines is shutting down as the company says it can no longer keep up with the higher oil prices. I believe there's also a bankruptcy, and they were planning on getting a bailout that never happened. So Spirit Airlines is shutting down, man.
No more banana planes.
It's been in business for 34 years, and now it's out.
That's kind of crazy, man. But I can tell you respectfully, I've never flown Spirit, so I am very proud of that.
I did twice.
How was your experience?
I mean,
that of a company that is probably going to go bankrupt one day?
I don't know. It was just like a direct flight from Niagara Falls, not flying out of Buffalo, Niagara Falls right to Myrtle Beach. So it was direct Niagara Falls to Myrtle Beach. It was what it was. I got there. I fall asleep on planes or drink on planes. So as long as I made it there.
What about your
Are you compliant
experiences?
with federal aviation guidelines in terms of alcohol consumption, Caleb?
Of course. I would never not comply with those laws.
I mean, I don't know. It's a shitty flight, but it's like you're flying to like Florida for like $100.
It is, yeah.
It was dirt cheap, and like you think like this is it. No, apparently they get like the really like good pilots that like are for it here. There's a thing that they have to get their hours up before they can work for one of the big airlines. There's like a weird thing with it. Like people are like, no, these aren't like the shitty guys. They like, oh, excuse me. I think they explain it like they get like these fast tracked, like these are the people who flew like the giant planes for like the military that like carry over like 400 people into different countries.
Mm-hmm.
And then if they want to fly commercial, they put them through Spirit because they can get their flight hours up quick. But the flights themselves, easy. The actual planes, you might as well be sitting on a plastic chair.
Are they really plastic?
Pretty damn close.
I was probably lost, so I don't really remember the seating.
No, I'm like,
arrangements.
anybody out there ever fly Spirit? Please leave a comment. Let me know how you're. I mean, are you surprised to see that Spirit is closing its doors?
I'm definitely not surprised because I think what we all know Spirit Airlines from is all the internet memes. You got fights on planes, fights between workers, like
Snakes on a plane.
snakes on a plane.
No, that's like a movie.
Yeah,
with
I know.
Samuel L. Jackson.
But you know, we joke about Spirit. You see the memes; they're like duct taping the wing like before you fly, or there's a crack in the window, and you see all these memes.
I don't ever believe any of that stuff though, because like, there's no way they would allow that.
Yeah, if you saw someone duct tape like the wing or anything on a plane, I'd be out immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not risking it for some duct tape. But they employed about 17,000 people, well known for their bright yellow planes. They operated hundreds of flights daily. And just like that, today, it just announced it's going out of business after 34 years.
34 yards.
They've gone bankrupt twice already, but now they're using like high oil prices. It's making it impossible for them to stay afloat. So.
Oh, they've gone bankrupt twice already?
Yeah.
Well,
twice before.
So this is actually funny. A lot of people are blaming Elizabeth Warren for this because JetBlue was actually going to buy them for $3.8 billion, and she said that if JetBlue bought them, it would lead to higher airline pricing or airfare pricing, all this stuff, and it was a monopoly. And like she went like ham on trying to get that deal not approved, and it ended up not going through because of her. And then it's like, oh yeah, well you just got 15,000 people, jobless, and somehow airfare went up more because there's less competition.
She doesn't care.
Yeah, she's a fucking idiot.
Pocahontas.
I don't think she knows any better.
Isn't that what Trump calls her?
Yep. Yeah. She made the Native American cookbook, and she's not even like 0.1% Native American.
No, I think the funniest thing was Trump they ask him, he goes, you know what? I'm sorry that I called her Pocahontas, because that's an insult to Pocahontas. Pocahontas was at least a beautiful woman.
Jesus Christ, dude.
That's a good Trump insult.
I know he's been on one the last few nights about the attempted assassination.
Can't blame him.
He's been on one.
Can't blame him.
I think he just needs to say fuck it at this point. I'm just gonna be a complete dick to everybody in interviews. You guys are trying to kill me.
I thought the one thing he said was pretty funny. They're like, "Have you gotten to the point where you're considering putting on a bulletproof vest?" And he said, and he goes, "No, man, because like it makes you look like you put on 20 pounds, and I just can't afford that."
He's dead honest though. That's like, hate him or love him. The dead honesty.
He's worried about looking fat
over his safety.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's 80 years old.
Vanity, bro.
Yeah, vanity, and he's 80. So I mean, what more do you got to lose?
Or is he 70? I forget how old Trump is.
He's old,
pushing 80, dude.
I believe he's currently like the oldest president ever, because he's president again, and I think he's like, or if he passes Joe Biden's age, but
he's 79 years old.
Oh, he'll be 80 on Flag Day this year coming up.
You like Flag Day?
One of my favorite holidays.
What's your least favorite?
He became the oldest person to be inaugurated as president at the age of 78.
Jesus.
This is my least favorite holiday.
I say what mine is all the time.
Ooh.
Arbor Day.
Arbor Day. My least favorite.
We'll come back to you. Gio, do you have a least favorite holiday?
Probably, honestly, St. Patrick's Day. I think it's just an overrated holiday.
Interesting. I kind of get it.
I get it too, man. I get it.
What about you, Caleb? We'll go to you.
International Women's Day.
What? Why? I mean, it's not a real holiday, but I mean, like
hate
one that's
all
on the
those
calendar.
One that's on the calendar that you get days off from work or school. Ooh, I used to hate Halloween.
You don't get the. I mean, yeah, that counts.
Yeah, I used to hate it, but I like it more now that I have kids. Thanksgiving's up there. Christmas is tops. 4th of July is tops. Oh man, running out of holidays.
For the worst?
Yeah, for the worst. I'm trying to think, because they're all good when you get off. I don't know. I'll have to keep thinking. Keep thinking. Gotta think of some obscure one that we still get off.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb's favorite holiday is Kwanzaa.
I don't get off of that one.
What about Indigenous People Day?
We'll go with that one. No offense to anyone out there.
Christopher Columbus?
It was Christopher Columbus Day, yeah. That was a good holiday.
Remember the Sopranos episode where they went crazy about it?
He's a hero. That took guts.
What did you say? Yeah, that took guts. What he did, it took guts.
And in this house, Christopher Columbus is a hero.
I don't know why you made him sound like Wahlberg, but
I don't know.
did he sound like Mark Wahlberg?
A little bit, yeah. Mark Wahlberg doing an impression of Tony Soprano.
Yeah.
I don't got a good Tony Soprano.
I don't know, man. Spirit's closing their doors after whatever amount of years. 34 years. So I was 2 when
Maybe
they came
that's
out.
why Jerry's not in the Spirit, because Spirit is gone.
They've taken all my spirit from me. Even the planes.
Well, I guess so. Since I forgot about that buyout. I seen some stuff about Pocahontas like breaking that deal up. But apparently, United, Delta, JetBlue, and Southwest were offering people who had their flights canceled by Spirit $200 one-way flights for anyone that had confirmation numbers and proof of purchase for a limited time.
A grandfathered flight.
That would help them get to wherever they needed to go while this went down. So, I mean, that's definitely very tough. And then not only this, like since they just did it today on Saturday, they also have to get more than 1,300 crew back to their home bases, like from if they're outsourcing their home bases in Dallas, Fort Worth. So they got to get it from wherever they are. Some people in Detroit, wherever, they got to get them back to their home base with like the airlines is based out of. So
Hey guys,
A lot of airlines will do that though. They let the the crew pop on. They sit in like one of the little plastic chairs in the front of the plane.
hey guys, guess what? Not only do you not have jobs, we don't know how the fuck you're getting home.
I mean, at that point, just buy a fucking flight, dude. What are you going to say? You're trapped?
No.
You think these people
you
are getting severance packages from a company that's going bankrupt?
You would say that. We're trapped like rats.
I would say that. I'd be like, we're fucking trapped. We're trapped like fucking rats.
In an
say
airport.
shit like that. In an airport with nothing but $40 sandwiches. I do get really negative like that sometimes.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Caleb, I'm sorry that your favorite airline's going out of business. What else you got for us?
all right, this one is one that Gio sent me.
I thought this was funny.
Wonder why Gio thought this was funny and sent it to me, as it has to do with steroids, But let's play the clip and we'll talk about how someone accidentally does steroids.
I got one thing to say before we start. Gio is on steroids.
My husband is a bodybuilder and he uses anabolic steroids, and we were in a rush to get out the door and I accidentally ended up taking his gear. I'll be honest with you guys, this is an easy mistake to happen. Usually when I'm running the gym, sometimes I just accidentally forget to take my vitamins and accidentally inject myself with tren. It happens all the time.
So that's a real story?
Yes. She's getting suspended.
And she's a UFC fighter? What is
One
she?
of the, like a different one, like a feeder league.
Okay. So she said,
Walk
me through it. Feed me like a baby bird.
She tested positive
Mm-hmm.
and claimed my husband's a bodybuilder and he uses anabolics, and I accidentally took his anabolics.
Intravenously, I'm guessing.
I'm assuming.
Like a syringe?
From my understanding, I didn't get to see the exact stuff she tested positive for, but most of it is injectable.
Is this similar to a dog ate my homework scenario?
I think it's similar to like you eat the way she was trying to make it seem is like you accidentally pissed hot for pot because you ate the edible you didn't know was an edible.
Interesting. I'm not buying it.
No.
I'm
See
not
how
buying
jacked
it.
she is?
Yeah, she was ripped, dude. Like, I'd probably be afraid of her.
She's probably like 5 foot tall.
Yeah, I'd probably still fight her, but I'd definitely be afraid.
These vitamins, man, they're great. This is like the OG Jack 3D.
I just am thankful that we lived in an era and worked in an era where we were working our first shitty jobs around that time,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it wasn't a serious job where they probably would drug test, because I'm sure guys would have lost their jobs because of Jack 3D. And there's a good reason why. It was
Meth.
magnificent. You used a different M word. I went with magnificent. You went with meth.
It was and amphetamine. And it was like, what, one molecule off from being like almost
Meth.
pure meth? Yeah. Whew. Dude, it was the good
It
stuff.
was killing
man.
dudes in the military just going for like runs when they would get smoked.
Yeah, like it is.
Dudes would just like drop dead. And I'd hear the stories and I was like, that ain't me. And I would take 2 scoops.
Let's go.
How close to death can I get?
Some of those guys were the guys dry scooping it, and then
That was me.
Yeah, and then 3-4 scooping it when they didn't need 3 or 4 scoops.
What I thought was crazy, if you look at the caffeine amount in it, there wasn't a lot of caffeine in it.
Because caffeine wasn't the key.
I know the key was obviously
1,3-dimethylene.
just addicting young, gym goers to meth without having to smoke it.
All these years later, we're still chasing
Or snort it.
We're still chasing it. Still.
What would you do for OG Jack 3D to just make its way back? Like, we get super excited when nostalgic things come back into our lives, like reboots of television shows, reboots of video games, like reboots of like everything that's rebooted because
You just
everything's
got
rebooted because there's no originality left in anything.
You get 1 jar.
1 tub?
Yeah.
It's 45 scoops. I'm making it work. I'm going 45 days.
Straight days.
I don't know, man. You got to save them for those like good days. Like, you're about to do something sweet.
An all-day activity, like parties, going out, like you save it
What?
for that. It's like doing cocaine.
I had a friend who would snort it before we went out to the bar. And what's crazy is he basically was snorting crystal meth.
Yeah.
That's why he liked to do it.
Does he do meth now?
No, he doesn't.
Is he
He's like a normal person.
Okay, all right.
He still works at a gym. But just remember, it was legal. Unless you were drug tested and pissed hot for crystal meth, I guess.
Well, I'm sure some college athletes were probably getting popped.
I'm sure,
definitely,
dude.
yeah.
You think that the anti-doping committee was, looking and getting guys for Jack 3D? What do you think?
I think so, yeah, for sure. There's guys that get popped for taking diuretics because they believe that you're hiding something by flushing something out of your body.
I could see that.
Yeah, because
Or you're really vain and you just want to look cut.
Yeah. But I've heard stories where college athletes have gotten popped for use of a diuretic because
Just use dandelions.
nature. Just go to nature for everything.
Dandelions is a natural diuretic.
Is it really?
Like those yellow shitty flowers that
Yeah,
everyone
but like
think are horrible.
crushed up in a pill like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a diuretic.
Dandelion root.
Yeah, never did it.
Confirm that for me, Caleb.
All right, I'll
Is
definitely.
Is
confirm.
dandelion a diuretic?
All right.
Should we get a bet going for Caleb this? I sent you guys a tattoo thing that popped up in Instagram, and I sent it to you guys both individually. And I feel like
Individually?
You're right. Dandelion is a natural diuretic by promoting urine production and supporting fluid balance.
Look at that, man.
How do we get Caleb to get this tattoo?
Caleb, you should get this tattoo, bro. Holy shit.
Where did you send this in?
Instagram.
Nah, I would never. Big Ed sent that to me Thursday night during our Mega Herf.
It's the coctopus.
Yeah, I was like, what is wrong with people? Who the hell would get that on them?
Do you not find it a little alarming that people send you this and they think there may be a chance you would do that to yourself?
Ed didn't send it, be like, you should get this. He just sent it to me like, look at this fucking stupid tattoo. Well, hopefully he sent it to me in that way. That's the way I took it. But no, I don't care. Some of this,
Caleb, how much money for you to get that tattoo?
it's on my body forever. I'd never get it.
What?
No amount
Are
of
you
money.
retarded?
Caleb, you said you would sniff your dad's used underwear for $500.
No comment.
For $500.
Now, a coctopus, you don't have to get a fucking huge back piece.
I'm not getting that. I don't want any cocks
right.
tattooed on me.
The coctopus on your calf.
Mm-mm.
How much? What's the price?
No price.
No, he's asking a price, though.
What's the price?
$1 billion? You can be like Steve-O, dude. You just do like funny tattoos all over your body. There's nothing more unattractive than patchwork anyway.
Yeah, I just can't.
I hate patchwork.
I just can't.
Where they're like, it's just instead of getting like sleeves or like it's just random tattoos in all different spots on your body. I think those are the worst tattoos.
I just can't.
I think
get
your
a cock
cousin
tattoo
feels
on me.
insulted right now.
His is not patchwork.
No,
his is very detailed.
Yeah.
There's no patches on him. You know what I'm talking about? Like the girls on their leg, there's just in random ass spots.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck is going on here? Why? Doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, I can't get a cock tattoo.
There's no rhyme or reason. They're
Not
just like,
doing
oh, I want to get a tattoo today. I have a free spot right here on the back of my knee. Right in the armpit of my leg.
I think if someone pulled out $100,000 cash, you would do it.
No, I don't want a dick tattooed on me. There's just like certain things I don't want.
believe you.
You could get it removed.
Yeah, what if there's a clause in this contract that says if you get it removed, you have to give all the money back?
What if there wasn't one? And you just had to have it on for
You get
a year.
$100,000 and then you have to just go through the process of getting it removed, which takes about a year.
No, I just don't want a cock tattooed on me. No thanks. I'll pass on that one.
I'm gonna be honest with you. For $100,000, I'd probably do it. You can get it removed.
I know Gio's talking about getting his first tattoo, I guess.
No, I'm
Probably
going
has a
Thursday.
cock on it.
Oh, Gio's getting a tattoo on Thursday.
Yeah.
He's starting with a full sleeve. Never had a tattoo.
Doing it the right way, getting it done.
Okay.
Hmm.
What are you getting? Cartoons?
No,
What is it?
it's a Greek mythology thing. It's like,
Are you worried people are going to make fun of you because you don't have tattoos? And they're going to be like, oh, look at this guy with a sleeve.
no,
Okay.
I'm getting it because I like it. I don't give a fuck what other people think.
I like that.
That's the right answer. Just get what you want.
That's why you should get the Coctopus, dude, because I'll like it.
Why did you get it?
Because I want to remove the one tattoo I do have because I hate tattoos.
I think you should keep it. You're
Polish
You're
pride.
Polish,
I don't
dude.
care,
Your
dude.
pride.
I don't need to have something on my body to show that I like something.
I think you need to get, in fact, a back piece of the Polish flag,
I'm good.
like a crest.
No, I'm good.
The Lewandowski crest.
Do you have a family crest?
If we do, I don't know what the fuck it looks like. Nor do I care.
What if it's like cool looking though and like badass?
I doubt it. It's probably going to be like a dildo. 2 dildos crossed. What?
It's the Coctopus.
God damn it.
It just turns out that's what it is. I don't. Yeah, but then also though,
Is it just like I would just look up my last name and that would be the crest?
I'm just Googling it to see.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's what it would be. But then it's like, what ties do you have to that now that you're in America? You know.
Well,
Like,
there it is. There's the crest.
all right, you're a knight with a.
The ancient arms.
Of Lewandowski. Oh man, what a shot there.
You're a knight with an arrow and a horseshoe. So you're a lucky knight who shoots arrows.
Interesting.
I mean, maybe that's why you're such a good dart player.
Yeah, maybe.
Ah, it's better than a coctopus for your family crest. I'll tell you
true.
that.
Anyway. Yeah. Gio's on steroids. Let's roll into some segments, shall we?
Yeah, I think I got one coming up for you guys. So let's roll into Patrol Gone Wild, brought to you guys by Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust, the makers of fine cigars, such as Mi Curia, Sin Compromiso, Red Meat Lovers. Be on the lookout for that spicy new one coming out soon. We also have Sober Mesa, the Stillwell Stars. There's 2 new ones as well. So be on the lookout for all the drops, the Chubby Unicorn, everything from DTT. If you saw that interview...
The Cosmic Corona Sampler.
Cosmic Corona Sampler too. If you've seen the interview that we did with Steve, it's up on our YouTube channel. It goes through all the drops when they're coming. So
This
be sure
tool's
check
bringing
that
it
out.
to you.
Thank you for bringing us this segment intro, you tool.
Yeah, that's what tools do. So without further ado, let's roll into Patrol Gone Wild.
Patrol Gone Wild. We're doing it big.
All right, up first, we are going to Queens, New York. This incident happened 2 days ago. Fellow fan of the show, Mr. Nick sent me this. And this is a crazy police body cam video of a domestic dispute which sparked a massive house explosion in Queens that left New York NYPD cops and over a dozen others injured. So let's watch the clip.
What's his name?
They gave him the key. Oh no.
What the?
You all right? Oh my God! The guy just lit the house on fire.
The guy lit
Got
the house.
explosion.
No, and
Who's left? 6 Sergeant. FD. You guys good? Come here. Have some weed.
those people were in there?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Oh my God.
You good? How many more people?
This is insane.
All right, so this was a domestic dispute between, a man and a wife, and he went a little crazy. He went obviously super crazy. He set off the gas inside the place, and then he menaced his terrified family with a knife. He doused an unknown accelerant around the place, and he was getting ready to kill them and himself, and that's when the explosion happened. So this main suspect, the husband in this case, he's the only one who died in this explosion. So his family, his kids, they made it out, and neighbors, but that is a crazy video that was shared. That's just wild. Dude,
Good on those officers, man. Everybody's safe and all the kids and everything.
Jesus Christ, that is the.
Hopefully they
horrifying.
wrote you boys up for some awards and you ladies up for some awards.
This is Mim Donnie's New York. Somehow he'll blame the police for this.
Yeah.
So it collapsed the 2.5-story home, and it spread to a neighboring building before as well. It spread.
How did everyone inside that house come out? That's crazy to me.
Except the scumbag.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. I have. It's a miracle that anyone else survived that. That was a crazy explosion. Even the officers, they were right there at the front of the house, the door, everything.
There's so many things that could go wrong. You get fucking shrapnel. Like,
Yeah. Bricks, glass, anything. It's wild.
I'll be honest, out of all of the things, I think brick would be the thing that, you'd want to get hit with. I guess a brick isn't going to get sharp enough to damage internal organ from blowing out.
Yeah. It would take incredible force to make a brick be able to go through you.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt really bad.
Oh yeah.
You'll live though.
If it hits you in the shin.
Yeah. Oh God.
It's like a brick being blown out into your shin. That would suck. Well, I'm happy everybody's okay. That was crazy. That was honestly an insane clip. If you're an audio only listener, you should
Turn it down.
You should definitely turn. Well, they're yeah. It's
Sorry we blew your
Yeah,
speakers.
sorry we blew your speakers out. That was insane. I didn't expect it either. As soon as that building blew up, I was like, "Fuck, dude, that was so loud."
Thank you, Nick, for sending me that, dude. Thank you.
All right.
All right, up next, we're going to Canada. We have, the thumbnail I made says, meth, M&M's, tripping, and a 6-year-old. Oh, Canada. So we are going, I have no idea where this is in Canada. It's called Kelowna. I have no idea. Probably somewhere way out there.
What Providence?
I believe this is in Alberta.
Okay.
So we have a mom lied after giving her son candy contaminated with meth. So a mother, she gave her son M&Ms from a tube that she previously stored crystal meth in. She consistently lied to her family and doctors even after the 6-year-old began hallucinating. So at a courthouse on April 23rd, prosecutor said this 32-year-old mom purposely kept her mouth shut despite the fact that the child's symptoms had become more severe. At times, he believed there were dragons flying all around him and that one of his doctors was an octopus. At other times, he described spiders and ants coming out of walls and sometimes that the walls were breathing. He briefly thought he was in a video game. So this case originally dates back to the fall of 2024 when the mom was staying at her sister's house for Thanksgiving. She brought 2 tubes of M&Ms that day. She ate one before heading to her friend's to smoke a bowl of meth. With some of the dope left over, she put it into the empty M&Ms tube before getting in her car and transferring it into a plastic bag. Back at her sister's later in the day, she split the remaining M&Ms into 2 tubes and handed one to her 6-year-old son and the other to her nephew. The 6-year-old complained that they tasted yucky. She failed to realize that the red tube was contaminated with the methamphetamines that she had earlier stored it in. Later that evening, the child wouldn't settle. He began to hallucinate. It was getting progressively worse despite efforts to comfort him. At that point, she knew the tube must have been contaminated. However, she kept her mouth shut The child was up at 5 a.m., unusually hyperactive, saying that he was seeing dragons. The child's grandmother called to ask the mom's dad, who has full custody, but she didn't call him. When the father arrived at the end of the next day, the 6-year-old was visibly agitated, hallucinating, and suspected that the child may have ingested drugs. The mom denied it, saying that he just, didn't get much sleep. Dad took his son to the hospital where the doctors confirmed his suspicions. Again, the mom kept her mouth shut. Kid spent 2 nights in the hospital. He was picking at his skin because it looked weird to him. He thought there were bugs crawling all over him as well. Overall, the kid was up for 40 straight hours.
Jesus.
That is a crazy story, dude, out of Canada.
Yeah, I mean, seeing the octopus. If it was you, Caleb, you would have saw the coctopus.
I would not want to be tripping my balls on meth and see that. Not at all.
Scary situation, man. I'm sure the mother's going to lose custody, but I don't know how the things work up there.
It's Canada, bro.
Apparently, in this article, she's facing 12 to 18 months in jail, and that's it.
So she's not going to jail.
She's not going.
Yeah, probably not. The court is saying that she is citing mental health.
No. You don't have mental health problems. You have a drug problem.
Yeah, the meth isn't helping your mental health either. But this article seems like everyone's saying like it's an easy slip up. Anyone could have just made a slip up. Like it's crazy.
How about not putting your children in any kind of situation where they may be able to accidentally ingest crystal meth?
Probably one of the most dangerous drugs out there.
There's a lot of things that had to go wrong, and it was all on the mother here. One, she had to buy crystal meth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bring it into the home.
Yeah.
Store it into something that could easily be confused by a child as candy.
Right. There's a lot of things that like failed there. Then not realizing, oh shit, my kid's tripping balls. You are a shitty parent. You are unfit to have children.
Yeah, she's safe to say that kid's probably never going to see his mom again.
I think I can speak for the three of us on the Herf. I hope you lose your kid.
Like, I hope that kid like is with a guardian that actually cares about their well-being and, doesn't expose them to meth.
Hopefully he has a good dad.
Well, he took him to the hospital.
His dad
something
didn't
the
know
mother
something
wouldn't
bad.
do.
Exactly.
Because the mother prioritized her freedom and getting in trouble over making sure her kid was okay.
The health of her child, yep.
Yeah. This is...
Which, if something were to have happened, it would have came out anyway.
Exactly.
Through like a tox,
Yeah.
right? Like, it would have came out no matter what.
6-year-olds don't just die.
They don't just die.
And they don't just see dragons and bugs and think walls are breathing.
Yeah. And they don't get meth mites.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So crazy story out of Canada. I wanted to bring that one to your attention.
Thank you.
Because I had to look it up and confirm with the news article that this was real and not like just some crazy made up story. It is real and happened.
AI slop.
All right. But I got one last story for you. We're going to Louisiana. This is Baton Rouge. And we have cops making a stop. They get a drug dealer and
see this yet, Gio?
They answer his phone call and they pretend that they're the plug. So let's watch the clip. It's pretty funny.
Hello?
Hi, you at the spot?
Yeah, I'm at the spot. What spot? Where you want me to meet you?
Well, I was about to pull up at the spot. I'm right here, Super Stop.
So what you looking for? What you trying to get?
I'm talking to that $200.
Man, so what you trying to get for the little 20?
You want a 7?
Huh?
You want a 7?
Oh, 3.5.
Or 3.5?
What the 7 is? This is some meat.
Yeah, it's some meat.
Yeah, I mean, it's decent. It'll get you by. I can do the 7 for 20.
All right, you got cash out?
Yeah, I got cash out.
All right, I'm about to...
You about to pull up to the spot?
Yeah. Right here on M.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool with me.
All right.
Hey, big brother. I talked to one of your customers on...
Oh, say, hold on.
What?
No, son, what they said.
They gonna meet you. They said they're gonna meet you on Elm Street.
Oh!
Reminds me of...
Read some of those comments. I'm sure that they're funny.
Reminds me of Fridge the other night.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Those are some parts of that are just make the job funny.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Just
that.
caught red-handed. Ain't nothing he could do about it.
I had a lady who just kept calling the guy arrested the other day. He got caught for selling crystal meth. And she kept calling his phone, and her name in the phone was, I'm going to make up the name. Let's just say her name was Emily, and then the next word was meth. And I was like, I wonder if this guy really sells meth or not.
Yeah. He has to put, like, instead of a last name, just like meth. Okay, this girl, when she texts or calls, wants meth. I know. Well, that's great.
It just kept ringing. Like, she just kept calling.
So, like, you had it in the evidence bag or something like that? It just kept
ringing. And her caller ID was her name, and then the next word was meth.
I would love to see the contacts, like all of through his client's drug of choice.
Meth, coke, crack, meth, crack, meth, dope.
That's awesome. How often does that happen, guys?
Loser.
How often does what happen?
Like, you catch someone, I mean, you obviously probably don't pick up the phone a lot, but, like, it just so happens that, like, someone is calling to make a drug deal as you arrest someone.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't speak on that.
All right, I didn't know if this was like a common thing that happened. Unless, I mean, maybe they had a sting or a setup.
Never happened to me.
Nah. Can't say that happened.
Would be funny to fuck with them, though.
For sure, probably would.
All right, but guys, that's what I got for you this week in Patrol Gone Wild. Tune in next week for another Patrol Gone Wild, brought to you by Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. And now we got to get into another segment, Cigar and Whiskey News, with your boy, Caleb. Up first, we're going to Nova Cigars, where they are set to come out with the Royal Falcon. It debuted at PCA 2026, but it is going to be hitting stores right around end of May, early June. So it is a new cigar that they're going to come out with. The Royal Falcon is a full-bodied cigar. It's going to use dark Ecuadorian Habano wrapper, a Dominican Corojo binder, and Nicaraguan fillers. And it's going to be offered in two sizes. You're going to have the Robusto and the Toro. Pricing is going to be $22 for the Robusto, $24 for the Toro. They come in boxes of 10, and they should be out end of June, actually, not early May. So end of June. So just another good Nova cigar. Looking forward to this one. Going to try it.
We'll have to talk to Leo. Maybe we'll get Leo to come on. Do a little talking on it. We'll let her tell everybody about it.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Make Nova big.
Yeah. That was the catchphrase, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The hashtag.
Yeah,
Still
I remember
out there.
that.
You guys could talk a little car action, too.
Yeah. She said she wants to get a Dodge Challenger. I am full for that.
Dude, I would love to see it in that teal blue. Or just the teal blue racing stripe.
That's
And
what I said. I said
Gotta
get
be
it in
blacked
black
out.
with the teal black.
That'll pop.
With the teal
It'll pop.
stripe.
And then just... Go ahead.
Neon pink louvers. So then it's real Miami Vice.
No.
And then just see Leo's, the blonde curls in the wind. It'd be awesome. I could see her rocking it, going fast. I hear she's a fast driver.
Most women are.
Definitely true. All right, up next, we're going to a Warfighter. They're going to be debuting their 10th anniversary San Andreas. And they also have a 5th edition Victory also coming out. It's actually already out. So it's a new regular production line celebrating their first decade. And then a rebranded line, which is the latest installment of a limited edition series. So the Warfighter 10 uses an Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper, Honduran binder, and Nicaraguan fillers. And it's going to be offered in a 6x52 Toro Vitola, and it's going to come priced at just $12.75 per stick, or $2.55 for a box of 20 cigars. Unlike many anniversary cigars that are limited editions, this one will be a regular production line. And then you have the 5th edition Victory, which is the 5th installment of the company's Victory limited edition line. This year's version is going to be a 6x54 Toro Gordo with a shaggy foot. The blend is going to be the same as previous years, which meaning it's using a Brazilian Mata Fina wrapper over a Nicaraguan binder and fillers. Prices for the 5th edition Victory are going to be $19.76 per stick, or $197.60 for a 10-count box. And each one of the 350 boxes will be signed and numbered by John Simmons, the president and CEO of Warfighter Tobacco Company.
They gave me that cigar.
Oh, you got the 5th edition?
No, I got the 10th.
Yeah, we do have the 10th. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, they were super cool. It was nice to meet those guys. It's funny that when you dive a little deeper into a conversation with somebody and you're like, oh, yeah, you know all the same people I know.
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo's very small.
That was really funny. So these cigars are produced at Tabacalera Correas in Esteli, Nicaragua, and are stated to begin already shipping either in May or June, but I think some of these are out there already. So.
Stated or slated?
Slated.
There you go. All right.
So we might have to give that 10th anniversary a try since we have those.
Sure. It'd be nice to have John to come on the show.
Very cool. All right, and one last story for you guys. We're going to the whiskey side of things. So we have 3 new single barrel bourbons are being added to the Four Roses collection. So quite an extensive collection already by Four Roses, and this is the 2nd annual release of their single barrel collection. So they're going to have more expressions that you won't find in the distillery standard lineup. They're going to hit shelves nationwide this month. All the trios all gonna be bottled at 100 proof and all gonna be $49.99 each. Kind of like last year, I think that was the price, $50 each, about that. But this year, they went through a change where they were sold from a Japanese beverage giant to a California-based winery, E&J Gallo. So now that they have the 3 new expressions coming out in May, you got OESQ, OESF, and OBSK. So those stands for, obviously, O means that they're produced at the Four Roses Distillery in Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. E or B indicates the mash bill. E is a lower rye grain formula made up of 75% corn, 20% rye, 5% malted barley. B is harder on the rye. S is that it's just straight bourbon. And the final letter is where things get interesting, and that's the 5 yeast strains that they use during fermentation. So those are the brands that are going to be coming out this month.
Awesome, dude. I love when they do the $50 100 proof bottles and you could try the different mash bills and, you know, the recipes. I was really big on when they first dropped the original 4 that you could get.
Mm-hmm. I remember that last year.
That is one of the best $50 bottles you can buy.
And it's a single barrel. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
The last year, those 4 were great, so I'm guessing these 3 this year are going to be just as great too, man.
All right, dude.
You guys go find them, go buy them. $50, try them all. It's definitely well worth it, in my opinion.
All right, dude.
And that's what
Thanks
I got
for
you
the
guys.
news, buddy.
And,
Thank
Cigar
you
and
for
Whiskey
that news.
Oh, no problem. That's what I'm here for. That's what I bring you.
Yellow. What were you saying?
Well, if you got off your fucking phone.
I was actually doing my review.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's actually done too. But again, as we go in now, because normally we have a little lead in here, you just said my name, so I thought you wanted to ask me a question or something of that nature. Guys, without further ado, it's time for our cigar reviews, brought to you by Small Batch Cigars, the official retailer of the Down to Herf podcast. Make sure you guys are checking them out. You know where to find them. There's a code. It's there for you. Save some money. Check out Small Batch Cigars. They got something in that line for you, or in that store for you. So I'm ready to go. I have some interesting things to talk about with this cigar.
Go ahead, man.
All right. So the Drew Estate Undercrown El Tigre Dominicano. Jerry, I actually sent you a picture of my cigar. I think that we should definitely post this one here, because you had an issue, I had an issue, and I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
So when we get to construction, I'll have you pull that up on the screen here. So appearance, I gave it a 9. Not a bad looking cigar. Drew Estate is a very nice, branding with the Undercrown line. A little bit of a departure for that there. Other than that, this is where things kind of went downhill from this cigar. Burn, I gave it an 8. Very uneven burning throughout. Had to do its touch-ups throughout here. Construction, I gave this thing a 7.5. My cigar had no cracks when I started. There was clearly combustion issues. As I sent a photo for Jerry to view here, there is a large one Jerry mentioned earlier. So when you're looking at what is now at least 2 out of the 3 we smoked, never a good sign. I don't like my cigars exploding on me. Just a very disappointing, because Drew Estate usually has pretty decent quality control on these. So I hope maybe it just was the batch we got, but I don't know. Draw, I give it a 9. The straight cut, no issues there. Shout out again to our girl Mary. Got a nice little Lotus straight cutter for that. And was using our nice Tesla lighter for my cigar smoking experience. Gave us a nice little comment on our last YouTube as well. Enjoyment. This is actually one of the saving graces of this cigar. I really love the flavor profile. Really easy smoke. As far as medium to full bodied, I'm not sure where they got that. I felt this was very approachable. I didn't think there was anything for that at all. Maybe you guys feel differently about it. I didn't get a lot of spice, like anything like that. I just had a little bit of I guess my experience left more to be desired on that. That brought me to a 42.5, 85 overall.
All right. Caleb, you want to go?
All right. And I will say, for the record, I did have a different smoking experience than Gio did. So the El Tigre appearance, I'm with Gio. Give it a 9. The color switch up with the silver and the red and the Dominican flag. It pops. It's double banded. So I like that. Give it a 9. It also is a box press, so I do enjoy that as well. Burn. So I had a very even burn on mine. Giving it a 9. No issues with my burn. I don't even think I relit this one time, besides my initial light. Construction, give it a 9. I didn't have any cracks. Nothing wrong with mine at all. Didn't crack on me. Ashes held up. Barely have a flake on me, so 9, no problem there. Draw, I did go with the punch. No issues with the punch. Just giving me a good smoke output. But this isn't a very smoky cigar as compared to some of the other couple cigars that we've done recently. So nothing there. And
just a couple.
Yeah, just a couple. We had a couple back-to-back super smoky ones. In enjoyment, I'm just giving it a 9, man. I did enjoy the flavors. We talked about it a little bit, but that creaminess on the cold draw, espresso, chocolate, and I do think the final third, as I'm getting into it, getting towards the last parts of it, I think the spiciness really is starting to kick in now. So maybe that's where some of that bold flavor notes come from, or more full to medium or whatever. I'm getting a little more spicy kick in the last third here. So just had all 9s across the board, just times it by 2, getting a 90 from me. Flavors were good on this one, man. I liked it.
All right, I'll take over. The Drew Estate Undercrown El Tigre Dominicana? Is that
Dominicano.
Dominicano. Sorry.
It's masculine.
It's masculine, yes. The appearance, I gave it an 8.5. I like the rebrand for the Undercrown. The color scheme's good, like the silver, the red, the black. The double banded, there was one at the foot, one in the regular spot that the band's supposed to be in. The burn, I gave it a 9.0. I thought the burn on the cigar was good. I didn't really have any issues like fixing it up. I again didn't have any burn issues. Construction, I gave it a 7.5. If I could describe this cigar in one word, it would be crack. And not like crack as in like, holy shit, this is like crack. It's like, fuck, crack, another one. The draw, I gave it a 9.0. I didn't have any issues with the draw. I straight cut mine. I cracked the cap on it. I don't know if maybe this is just a delicate wrapper, but I usually don't have cap cracking. But again, one word, crack. The overall enjoyment, I gave it an 8.0. I think all the issues that I had with it, left a little to be desired. I don't know if this is just because this is a new line to the company and maybe they got to fine tune some things. Maybe it was rushed. Maybe, there were issues. But that brought me to a 42.0, 84. Didn't really care for it.
All right, well, I didn't get a cracked one, so maybe that's why I had a little better experience. Do you guys think it maybe need a little more time before we smoke these, or I don't know.
I don't know. Drew Estate's a big enough factory where they usually don't rush out production in terms of like for especially a core release. Like they can afford to sit on their tobacco. They're not one of these companies that need the dollars to come in to handle it. So
I mean, I'll be pretty blunt on this one. And I hope that other people have different smoking experiences with this cigar, because if not, this just seems like it's
a big miss.
It's going to be a big miss.
Like 2 out of 3, usually it doesn't happen. Usually there's one of us that'll have issues like that.
My shit's fucked up.
Dude, mine's still blowing out. Like,
Yeah. I had blowout. A lot of issues with this.
Yeah.
That being said, Caleb, what did our overall score come to?
All right. Overall score is an 86.33. Got to round down to an 86.
All right.
So that's what we got. But if you guys do try this one, hopefully you don't get any cracks in there. But I will say flavor notes on here, pretty damn good. And the spice does kick up that final third. So maybe you guys will have a different experience out there. And we hope for the best for you guys for that.
I got to be careful how I word this. Caleb, do you have any closing notes to the episode?
Guys, just make sure you know where to follow us. As always, we got the Facebook, the Instagram.
Somebody's turned my catchphrases into a drinking game, so I don't want to allow this person to drink. Don't use my catchphrases to supply your problems.
You should say it though, just so they drink.
Should I give them a bone?
Give them a bone. They probably want a bone anyway. So
that being said, Caleb,
all right.
What do you got to close us out?
Don't forget to follow us on the After Herf Show too on our Patreon channel. All our links are in our bio, guys. Go check us out. Leave a like, leave a comment. We love you guys. You guys are always, being there for us, being awesome. Check out that Patreon. It's fun.
It's a good time. A lot of good guests. Next month, it's a big one. It's the big mega giveaway.
Mega giveaway.
The first of the year. The first of 2026. Our first mega.
Yeah.
So
first of two.
Jerry is so down right now, he's not even giving us a mega giveaway.
Awesome. I needed that. Thank you. So for those of you guys already in the Patreon, you don't want to miss out on it. For you guys wondering what the Patreon is and what this mega giveaway is, well, you still got time to join the Patreon. So join, get in with us, join our live monthly Herf that we do. It's going to be fun, giveaways, guests, lots of laughs. So you don't want to miss out on it. Just join our community. Got a fun Discord as well. Want to be there or be square.
All right. Gio, anything to close us out?
Yeah, guys.
Take us home, buddy.
As always, we'll see you next Wednesday and have a good one. Enjoy your ride into work or however you decide to listen to us.
All right, guys. We'll see you next Wednesday. Patreon members, see you Friday. Peace out.